You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, yesterday I was sitting around. I got a phone call from my mother, a few days before Christmas. She's actually going to be coming down here. And she asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm just sitting around watching the football game. And then she asked me who was playing. I told her who was actually playing. And then I told her there's another game later. She's like, oh, okay. Who's playing that game? I was like, I don't know. Let me check. So I'm going through Hulu Live to see who's actually playing. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't see anybody on a schedule to play on TV. And so then I go to my phone, look at the NFL schedule. I'm like, oh, it's only going to be on Peacock. And that is the Bills and Chargers game that happened last night. And the Bills actually won that game. They came back from being 10 points down early to win that game. And the Bills seem to be on a roll. However, who is not on a roll is the NFL. Because them putting this game on Peacock. Now, I knew that they were actually going to have a playoff game on Peacock. I completely forgot about this game being on Peacock exclusively. And it backfired. The NFL caught a lot of heat from fans because, maybe a lot of people don't actually have Peacock. They may have NBC, but they were quite shocked when they went to NBC and saw, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I can't see the game? Nope, you cannot see the game. You need Peacock. Boy, the NFL is getting crushed for this decision to put the game exclusively on Peacock. And that was really a big game for the Bills. So here we go, guys. Look at this here. Fans weren't pleased with Peacock's exclusive broadcast of Bills-Chargers matchup. Yeah. So in order to see this game, you had to fork over, I believe, $5.99 to actually watch this game. If you wanted Peacock, I guess that's going to give you a month's worth of content on Peacock. But who actually wants to spend, $6 just for a game? So this is a bit different, than having Thursday Night Football on Amazon. People expect that. They knew, starting last season that Thursday Night Football would actually be on Amazon. But in this case right here, I guess fans were kind of caught off guard because this is definitely unprecedented right here. Now, before Amazon actually got on Thursday night games, you had to have NFL Network anyway to watch Thursday Night Football, so it wasn't on free over-the-air TV. But let's go ahead and get into this, guys. It says Saturday's matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers was the first NFL game that was exclusively shown on Peacock, a streaming service owned by NBC. Naturally, there was a ton of NFL fans who weren't overly thrilled about this. The trend of NFL games being shown exclusively on select streaming services was obviously started by Amazon buying the rights to Thursday Night Football, which began last season. Now, this weekend, man, a lot of people, are probably relaxing, because Christmas is actually tomorrow. Merry Christmas, by the way, to everybody. And they're thinking, all right, I'm just going to relax, enjoy football until they find out I can't watch the football game. I'm spending all this money on Christmas presents, inflation out of control. So now I actually have to spend $6 to watch this game. Now the incentive for people to go and get Peacock to watch this game, it completely backfired because the incentive was, hey, we're going to give you a commercial-free fourth quarter. Really? Guys, when it comes to live sports, I don't mind commercials because when there's a commercial going on, what are the teams actually doing? Not much. They're not really doing anything, so I don't mind commercials on live sports. But it says here, NBC decided to try his hand at using its own streaming service, Peacock, to show Saturday's primetime matchup. And fans quickly pointed out, a number of issues. First, of course, is that those who didn't already have Peacock needed to subscribe to the streaming service in order to watch the game. Some fans opted not to watch the game at all because of this. I'm willing to bet, guys, the ratings for this game is going to be horrible. I already know it, man. It's going to be horrible here. But this is some of the backlash here. This person writes on that. Sorry, Peacock, not subscribing just to watch one lonely game all season. So for first time in more than a decade, I don't have access to a live NFL game. That's how disinterested starts at NFL. So it seems like this person is actually threatening to cut off the NFL completely right here. Another person says negative right there when asked, are you subscribing to Peacock to watch the Bills-Chargers game? Now, I don't blame people, man. Why would you want to subscribe just to watch one regular season game? I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I already had Peacock mainly because I was actually trying to watch Yellowstone. But anyway, next one says, anyone else double down on not wanting to subscribe for something when it's forced like this? Hashtag Peacock. So Peacock and NBC, two different channels. Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's kind of like, I guess, ESPN versus ESPN Plus. Like ESPN will throw like some like series exclusively on ESPN Plus. That's the way they're operating with this game here. Next one says, I'll never forgive NBC for making me explain Peacock to half a dozen family members over the last 30 minutes. So maybe this guy had family over and they wanted to watch football, and then they were stunned when they could not watch the game. Yeah. Now, this is what NBC Sports actually put out on its commercial-free fourth quarter, streaming now on Peacock. Chargers lead Bills 22-21 with 5 minutes to go. Yeah. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. This thing has completely backfired, guys. And they're going to put a playoff game exclusively on Peacock. And boy, if you think the fans are actually pissed off now about this regular season game, just wait until I believe it's a wild card game. Goes exclusively on Peacock, man. This is a disaster, if you ask me, for the NFL. It's going to get worse when a playoff game goes to Peacock. This is bad, guys. This is really, really bad. I mean, people already have to pay for streaming, and then you don't put the game on, regular NBC. No, we want you to spend more money to watch a regular season game. It's almost kind of like a pay-per-view in a way. Now, fans, they ain't down with that. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.